Hey everyone. Can everyone hear me? Is everything coming through okay? Hopefully. Hey everyone. Can everyone hear me? Is everything coming through okay? Yeah. Okay, perfect. So yeah, it's just me right now. If other people decide to join, they can. I guess I should open up a party right now just in case. But there. Yeah, so we'll do this probably for like the next hour and a half. So I gotta go. I don't know how many people have seen where the casino is at so far. Not a whole lot has changed since the end of the last video. I had to use a lot of rockets to get here because I got lost earlier. The game like crashed initially when we were trying. We initially tried to record part 23 on Wednesday, and the game ended up crashing like 20 minutes in because there was a whole like server outage and issue going on. And so the last save that it had me at, I was soaring through the air in the middle of the night, so I had no clue where the fuck I was or what was happening anymore. Kind of thought he'd have paper somewhere. Oh, there we go. Oh. Okay. Now this I have to do manually. And perfect. Alright, that'll do. That should be enough for us to get around for today. Oh, for the love of God. I don't know why I still had all this stuff on me. The intention was to put this in the chest near the casino, so I guess we're going to have to go back there anyway. So I can show off what happened to it last real quick. Like I said, I don't know how much is really changed. Oh, I mean, there's this stuff. You guys probably haven't seen any of this because this was new to me. Brian started building this. He's building like a mini city slash, I don't know, Coliseum, I think he was saying. That the Coliseum's on the inside. Yeah. Yeah, I think he added a little bit to it since I was last here. But I know he had to go to the Nether to pick up more shit. And that was when the game like crashed on us. I think I had like 3 ancient debris on me when it crashed, and it spawned me back without even being in the Nether. So I was close to having a netherite axe, but now nowhere close to it at all. I don't know if he's added anything since. Brian managed to get off all of last week from work, so he was on a lot in that period of time. Yeah, I think most of this is still the same. Okay. Alright, maybe this time he'll fly. There we go. Then Harry made a, like, I think this is his wizard tower. It's far better than the one I made, but yeah, that is what I know was changed. I'm not sure too much. I think they're the only ones that have been doing projects through the week. Jack has started taking a break because he has out Minecrafted himself. What? I'm pretty sure I was the only one that's been on since last night, and I ended the night by going to bed. I don't know why it instantly turned night again. I was going to say, I do have a bed down here, so... Yeah, there we go. These stupid, like, sand zombies, though, I don't think they die during the day, so I'm just going to have to clear them out. Yeah, it really took me back, because I had, I'm pretty sure I cleared out this entire sand area when I was last on, and I also had put in more of this stone. So it basically negated, like, the whole half hour that I was on Wednesday. Oh, well. I think I wound up deleting most of that footage anyway because I knew I was going to do this instead. Oops, wrong thing. Character's like super jittery right now. His like bow was bouncing up and down. I don't know what the hell that was about. Okay. See, I'm gonna have to clear out more of the sand. I might as well wait and do that because I should come back with another chest because those two shulker boxes are not going to be enough. I have shears on me, right? Yeah, I do. I think I need shears to get wax because I'm going to need a lot of that now too. So I don't know, because most of the videos that we end up doing get super like cut down. Most of those are about anywhere between 4 to 6 hours of footage that get cut into like a 15 to like 25-minute video. So it's very rare that everyone kind of gets to see everything that's happening. For the most part, I try and do my best to show off the world as a whole. But this is like the first, I guess, unedited fly-through that you'll get to see of it. And so I guess you might even be able to see some things that maybe videos haven't shown yet. Because I do my best to show them all off, but I'm not entirely sure. There we go. Give me 1 second. Okay. I was just trying to update the computer because it was having issues. Because I want to try and at least make sure everything's going fine here. If I was smart, I would have put something on Twitter or something about this too. Because I realized all I did was put a thing up a little bit ahead of time about live streaming today. I think I put something up like on YouTube like 2 hours ago. Problem was I wanted to put it up on like everything, but I found out today from work that Facebook and like Instagram and all that shit's down. Which I only really have a Facebook. I had to create an Instagram for work, but I don't use it. But I guess all that shit went down this morning and has not been up since. You know, I've been in here, so I should have probably noticed it, but I never realized that he put, like, this green glass here to actually be, like, a potion. Okay. We wasted a lot of shit that we didn't need to waste. Holly has not been back here. She came onto the world, like, months ago. I think she was on one day and then was gone. So I'm gonna have to look through because I don't know if it's too terrible just yet. I think we are is he mad at me for doing that? Oh no, okay, they're all just randomly coming out at this time. I thought they were pissed. I'm like, oh. Like I didn't think they'd get angry about that. But yeah, we cuz I think the thing that I paid for the realm gives me 10 open slots, and I think we're at 9 right now. So we can fit like one more person, and then at that point I'm going to have to go through, and like if we have more people that want to join, it's going to be more a matter of, alright, who doesn't come on anymore because their permission's getting axed. How much of that did I just pick up? That's not terrible. Oh, that was not what I wanted to put away. Most of the time that I spend in this village now is to pick up shit that I haven't left with. So I feel like most of the time actually spent here just gets cut out of videos now because it's like pointless to be here. We sort of ran into the issue where like we've been on the world so much, so it's like a mix of, you know, Minecraft's getting old, we don't need to play it as much. But then like when you want to play, it's like, all right, we need to keep expanding outwards so that it's essentially the same thing as starting over and getting to do what you want without actually starting a new world. Because just about everybody agrees that it's stupid to start a new world if we have the one realm that everyone can continue accessing. Come on. I don't know why I chose to go after the biggest tree here, because I'm going to have to get up there now. What? Oh, it's a mushroom. For some reason I thought there was another spider looking at me. I'm like, how are so many of them surviving out here? I know that the trees give good shade, but I'm like, damn, that seems like a little much. Damn it. Oh my god, how much taller does this stupid tree go? Are these all like several trees morphed into one? Is that what I've come across here? This feels way too big to just be one tree. This has to be. What am I at here? Is this has to be a second tree. Yeah. Yeah, I came to a second one. Oh well. This will prevent me from having to pick up more wood later, I guess. Okay. Alright. I guess the one thing I should do is just try and see if by some miracle the bees repopulated any of their honey. Not that I don't think I have that many copper blocks that it matters. I think I'm at like 40 copper, so I'm already like halfway to what I need wax wise. It's just a matter of if I can get lucky enough to get a bit more. I would like that. Do I have any? Not any of what I'm looking for. Perfect. Alright, we'll run up to my tower to sleep, and then I guess we can check the beehive once more. And then, I don't want to pal around in this area for too long, because I got other stuff to do, but it would be nice if I can get all of the wax that I need before leaving. Because I'm going through rockets fast just from flying around, and I have a very bad tendency to get distracted and just fly off wherever. Let's see. I'm going to take these with me because I can probably use them, and they're going to waste here. Those are for later. It's not going to be that much longer, though. My plan was to use those for Halloween. I don't really need them, but I figured I could throw jack-o'-lanterns just around. And have a lot of places to do it at, though, because now everybody's got a whole bunch of different homes. I mean, those 32 should be enough. The rest are just there now. Oh, wait, no. The beehive. Okay. Come on, Mr. B, give us wax. I mean, the worst is I really can't even leave here. Because you need to, like, be within the area so that the chunk loads it. So even if I were to leave and work on stuff and come back, these would all be empty. Because I'm not going to be in the same chunk. There's not really much I can do about that, though, because I don't want to sit around here and just wait for them all that time. So I'm going to have to, regardless, either way. Oh, well. Okay. We hoped and we prayed, but we got nothing. If I get lucky, maybe like Brian or someone will come out here at some point. Oh, actually, that's what I should check. I'm sure Brian has wax in a chest somewhere. Actually, that place has a chest. He's probably got some in there. I spend way too much time trying to think about how I should do things for myself that I don't really think about the fact that there is help. Yeah, that's going to be more than enough. Oh, look at that. They did that, so... Perfect. That'll give me some extra then, too. Oh, one of them is a... What's the gold horse's name? Oh, that's Brian's horse. Yeah, it's fun because everybody wanted to grab a horse when they could. And then they all got horses, but then they went and got wings. So now the horses are pointless because why are you going to go with a horse when you can fly everywhere? I guess on the bright side, I feel like it was easier for them to get those horses than it was for me to make this entire track that now nobody uses because it's easier to fly over it. My first, 2 months on this world was this stupid railway. Or I guess the second, 2 months, because the first month was getting brick for the stupid tower that I don't even spend time in anymore because I hate going up the stairs. I'm going to have to, because I made flags already for the first village and that village. I don't know exactly how they're going to do everything yet in their village here. Or I guess their kingdom. But I want to see, because essentially Brett has it labeled on that green mound here that he wanted to do a statue. But Brian built a statue over there, so I don't know if Brett's still going to do a statue here. But if not, if they give me, the colors of their country, I could erect a flag for them here instead. Unless they already have a place that they want a flag to go. They're also getting, populated more, because I can't really tell. I mean, I'm sure that they're just going to usurp it and say that all of this is, their Kingdom of Avalor. But Brian and Harry have started building their own things. Which it is funny because Brian built this area here. And he's got his own Coliseum in the bottom. And Brett went and built an arena on the other side of this mountain range. I didn't realize that you could see Connor's house from this far out. Oh! Fuck. On the bright side, I know where that is. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting that to happen. And this is around the part where I almost wish this was recorded. Because at this point you wouldn't have to watch this fucking mess of me having to find my way back there. Especially because since nobody uses the minecarts anymore, we don't have them laid out, so I think they're both on the other side, so I have to run the length of the track instead of walking it. And then I gotta see, I hope that the boat that I used to get between the two places is still at my house and that I didn't leave that at the kingdom. Because that's going to make this a real pain in the ass. The only nice thing about this is that they're in completely different areas. And since nobody else is on, I don't have to worry about the chunk despawning all my stuff as I run there. I am going to have to try and find everything from the ground. I'm pretty sure I have a good idea of where to go to find everything. Because I think I know that area, but his kingdom does get a little weird around the edges of that mountain range for me, because I don't spend a whole lot of time over there. Not as much as the rest of them do. I'm gonna have to fucking reorganize my inventory too. And I'm pretty sure it was oh no, I cleared it out, so it wasn't super full, thankfully. Well, hey, if you ever wanted to get a full idea of what the world looked like from one end to another. You're going to get a pretty clear picture of it now. I should have looked at the time when I died so I could have timed out how long this actually takes. Oh, thank God. I was starting to get panicked. I'm like, I don't see the boat. Okay. I see that Jack is in here watching. Thanks for laughing at my death. Very heartfelt. I'm not... I don't know if I'm going through Streamlabs. I don't think I am. I was able to connect this, like, directly to YouTube Live. I should look into Streamlabs, though, because I assume that would make it easier. Not that this was super hard to set up, but I don't get as much control on it as I would like to. Okay. So we finally made it back. I'm gonna fuck up his boat thing again by putting 2 in one spot, but I'm sure he'll get over it. That's perfect, too. It's gonna turn night just as I get here. So I'm gonna have to find my shit and then avoid being killed by something right afterwards. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so this was like right over here. Yeah. You'll have to look back in and fully time that out afterwards. Figure out how long it took me to get from one end to the other. What is this? Oh, the XP farm thing, right? I don't have much that I'm doing, XP-wise, though, that I care to use that right now. Let's see, I'm gonna go hide in Brian's fucking storage hut just to reorganize things, and then I could sleep here after. I wouldn't have so many problems if I didn't carry so much fucking shit on me everywhere I went. Go here. Oh, actually, that should go there. Oh, fuck. Am I wrong? Is honeycomb and wax not the same thing? Where? What? I hate that he puts these in the floor because I can never fucking find them. I mean, if you make a candle out, I assume that's the same as wax. Surprisingly, only took like 6 or 7 minutes. Oh, that's not terrible. It could have been way worse, yeah. Honestly, I think we're all like spoiled because we're at the point now where we can fly across the map in like 30 seconds, so it just makes everything else feel like it's such a fucking hassle. Oh, fuck, I was supposed to sleep out. Actually, no, I have a bed where I'm going. That's fine. Okay, yeah, this is the right spot. Alright, gonna try and land this in a way that I don't fucking eat shit immediately. Right. Get the fuck over here. Come on. Oh, come on. I should have, like, made a moat around this. They're all gonna pop in from wherever they can. Where's the other one? Hello? I mean, I know there's monsters all over the place, but I'd like to think that if there are monsters nearby, it's because one sees me nearby. Is it you? Alright. Something's picking a fight with me. Alright, are we done from here? I'm gonna assume that was the spider's fault. Yeah, it was. I don't understand why it didn't just, like, pop up and attack me. It could have scaled that. Okay. No, you need to get out of here. Okay, you only need one coating, which is great. This is the only annoying thing about this, is that you have to meticulously go through and do this with each one as you go. Yep, I probably just misremember, but I feel like a lot of these blocks felt shinier before, because even like when I was putting down the gold last week in that episode, I felt like it felt duller than it used to. I feel like there used to be more of a like shine or glow to these blocks that just isn't there anymore. I'm going to need a lot more copper than what I have to do this. I grossly underestimated how big this was. So this unfortunately may not be done in like 2 weeks from now, which I was hoping to do a casino like special episode. I think for episode 25, simply because that week I'm away in Vegas for work. So I'm like, oh, it'd be fun to put up like a little episode then that like talks about that or just has fun to do with that. But that may not be able to happen, but we'll see. I'm doing more this month because I want to actually try and do like a Halloween themed playlist. And for the past like 7 years in a row, I've always said I was going to do it. And then I did one video like halfway through October and that was it. So I'm like, this year I'm going to actually try and accomplish that and do that. So don't hold me to it because who knows, but I'm hoping that this may be the first time I actually succeed in that. You guys need to stop running in here. This casino isn't for you. Okay. I actually don't know why I took those with me, because I was going to have to put them away anyway. Alright, well, I guess it's back to work doing what I did when I was on, like, a week ago, and that's clearing out all the sand here. Also, why did I leave? I would like to assume I just didn't get to that one, but it seems weird that I would have left that sand block there. Putting efficiency on a shovel is a way bigger pain in the ass than I ever expected it to be, because you go so fast, you just tear up everything now. It's like taking the pickaxe to the nether. I'm like, don't even bother trying to like actually mine out a path, because you're just going to destroy everything you look at. Listen, dude, you're going to get whacked if you don't get out of the way. That was his, like, mercy warning. I didn't swing at him that first time, but if he comes back again, he's totally getting freaking hit with the shovel. The only thing that'll save you is if I fall into a hole like that again. Hoping I have enough inventory space to at least go through and clear this all out. I think I will. God damn it. Shovel's supposed to make this easier. That should do it. Okay. Yeah, it's stuff like this that makes me look at Minecraft and wonder what about it makes it enjoyable to me and like everyone else. Because I'm like, at this point, I'm like, I'm just it's like tedious work going through and doing this. And I'm like, sure, when this casino is done, it'll be somewhat worth it. I can only say somewhat because in my 10 years playing the game, I haven't gotten any better at building things in terms of making it not look like a giant fucking box that like a toddler made. But, you know, it'll be done, and that means that something else is populating it. Actually, the best build I ever made... Well, I warned you. Best build I ever made, though, was there's that, like, black brick building in that second village, which is, like, the, sort of like a seafood restaurant is what we made it as. Like, that is probably, like, the nicest looking building I have ever made in this game in all my years of playing it. And that was mostly a fluke, because I had a certain idea and vision for it. It didn't work out, and I just kept trying to roll with it to make something happen, and I mistakenly made it look better than what I planned. Okay. So now... we're going to throw these out there. That's probably all of them. Oops, I should have known that would do that. Okay. I don't feel like it's that terrible, but I worry that somebody's going to walk into this lava at some point. And I mostly worry about that because I shouldn't even say it. There's one person we play this game with, and I mean, it doesn't even matter if I hide it. Like, Connor announces every time he plays with us that he's either drunk or high when he plays. And so he is the one I worry about the most, because like, Connor would absolutely walk into the lava and die. I'm like, and while it would be funny, I don't want him to lose all the shit that he gathers. Especially because he's on now like once every 3 weeks. So if he were to lose everything he currently owns, it would take him probably like 4 or 5 months to get it back. Yeah, this is going to be... I'm going to have to grab so much more of this. The only nice thing is I now have a Silk Touch pickaxe, so that should make it easier to get smooth stone. Actually, that reminds me, there was... I think this was how I spaced this out last time. Because I'm going to hate myself for doing it, because I'm going to have to get even more of these. But I'm like, then we can make an emerald sort of flooring for this, like, emerald room. I initially was going to do a diamond room, but I'm like, with how much diamond that would take, I'm like, I'm not sure it's physically possible for me to pull that off. But if I somehow manage to get that many blocks of diamond, maybe I'll change it. Yeah, the actual, like, original envisionment and plan for this reflects more as something that would have probably been actually doable and creative. I don't know why I decided to do that here, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. I want to have it done in about 2 weeks, maybe in about 2 years. We'll see the casino done to its full fruition. Ooh, actually, it looks like it's about to turn night, so I'm going to jump into that bed right now before anything else gets here. I know it's going to be night. Come on. I'll give it another second or two. The sun is, like, gone. There we go. Okay. It's like so essentially the plan that I want to do is this main area here is going to be bigger, and I'm going to try and like create a like balcony up this way with like stairs over here, so you'll have the main floor here and then a sort of balcony that rings around the outside. And then this is actually going to be 2 floors. And the second floor is going to actually be a sort of like train station type thing, which I don't know exactly how I want to do it, because I know I want to make a like minecart roller coaster somewhere, since the casino is like going to be in the middle of the amusement park. So I'm like, either it will be like a train system to get you around depending on how big this gets, or I'm like, I may do that like a roller coaster that either starts in here or rolls through here. And then the only thing that I would do is, I'm like, if it starts in here, it would be a whole room. If it rolls through here, I may make it smaller and do some glass so like you could look into the casino as you fly through it. But it's more going to be about what looks better and like what just seems too ridiculous to fit. But I don't think the roller coaster thing would be crazy. I know there are some parks out there that sort of do that, where there's like a roller coaster that's meant to kind of go around like the perimeter of the park, or a certain amount of it, and kind of show it off. I think like Universal sort of does something like that with I don't think it's a roller coaster. I think it's like a sky train or something they call it, but I know like it goes through one of the restaurants in like the Simpsons area or something like that. It's been I haven't been to Universal in almost 10 years. So I could be completely wrong, but I somewhat remember something like that. Oh, the honeycomb can go away now too. I need you. Cook the rabbit. Whoops. We want you in this one. Block of coal. Perfect, that should do. Okay. I will have to do glass at some point, because those two things in the front and back are going to be copper. And I was thinking of doing like a black glass for the windows, so we will... I don't know, I guess I have to go kill squids. That or I may have ink sacs back at the first village. I could also take this time to just jump into a mine, because as I think about it, I'm going to need to now. So we're going to need a lot more resources than we currently have. And if we're in the mines for like the next 40 minutes, that should cut us right to the end. Because I was only going to go till 7. Oh, we do have a lot of glass. Okay, so that's perfect. So I really just need to find ink then for that. Oh, the stupid silk touch thing isn't here. I hate that that does X. I can't use it there. Should actually, what is it? It's obsidian and like I think an ender eye that goes into making an end chest. I really don't need one out there though, so never mind. I was thinking I'm like, oh, I'll just make one out there, but that's stupid. I could just bring the pickaxe out that way. Which actually no, I wouldn't want to do that because I don't have mending on that pickaxe. God, do we really want to waste the rest of this stream on a fishing episode? I mean, we certainly could. There's nothing really stopping that. Take you anyway. Maybe we do. I'm gonna need that mending one way or another, so I guess that's our next step. We can use Jack's docks for that. And he left, so he won't know. So it's fine. Not that he'd care, these are public docks. If I get lucky, maybe I'll get Jack's luck and pull a mending book in about 2 minutes. Although I don't think I'll be there. I spent maybe like an hour and 20 minutes in this game once just fishing. And in that time, I pulled 1 mending book. Like, I know they're supposed to be rare, but I'm like, that's ridiculous. Is it my phone that just went off? Maybe, I don't have it on me. Yeah, it is my phone. I don't know what they're saying. Hope they're not asking me if it's okay to join, because yes, it is. Whoops. Alright, I wasn't paying attention to that. Come on, just give me a mending book. That's all I really need or care for. Honestly, I only need the 1, too. What are you? At this point, I could just start throwing out those books because I have so many of them. It's actually, I hang on to all these books, and I don't know why. They take up so much room in all the like different chests I have scattered throughout the world right now. Absolutely zero reason for me to have what I do. That fish was touching this thing. Is there any reason to even catch clownfish in this game? Like, I know, because you can eat the puffer fish, but it's mostly just to fuck yourself up. Well, like the other two fish, you can actually like eat them and replenish stuff. But I don't think you can do anything with the clownfish. Like, were they just there to be there? I guess you could like use the item frame to put them on your wall, and mount a clownfish up. There's no way I'm going to be able to handle doing this for the next 40 minutes, so we'll go another like 2 or 3. And then I guess we'll just stop off and see what happened to Connor's house. I don't know if it's still going to be as bad. Like, he was on with us Wednesday, and a creeper attacked his house and blew it up. But he may have actually lucked out, because if the world got reset 30 minutes, that may not have happened. So we can fly on over there in a few minutes and see if his house is still damaged beyond repair, or if it's been saved. He'll be the only person to be happy. Unbreaking and punch. Well, the unbreaking part of that isn't bad. Although this pickaxe, I think, already has unbreaking on it. Yeah, it does. Listen, game, I know that Jack basically looted you of all the mending you own, but if you could find it in your heart to throw one more out there, I'm sure I would greatly appreciate it. Stop giving me freaking fish, I don't need them. It's like hitting night right now too, so I mean, this area is relatively safe. I've stood out here a few times at night and not been attacked, so I'm not sure how much danger I'd really be in standing here. Well, I have fish done now. Then nap time for you, motherfucker. Wake up. Okay. This is going nowhere fast. They will not give me... I can't even pull another book out, let alone a mending. And you gotta be specific about it, because sometimes you do just scream mending, and they'll give you like a mending bow. Alright, I'm going 3 more after this. If I don't get anything in those times, I'm giving up. I think that may have been 3, so we'll go 1 more, because I wasn't actually counting from that. Alright, they were all fish. Alright, so we saw Connor's house in the distance, like right when we died. So that shouldn't be too hard to be able to find again. Actually, I think there's stairs down, so we should be able to get enough air to fly off of this. Yeah, okay, so Connor's place is actually a lot closer to their area than I remembered it being. For some reason, I thought he was out a little bit more. Which, outside of maybe Jack not liking to see it, it is kind of nice that he did that. Because, not that everyone has to be right next to each other, but it does save time when you try and meet up or do things with people to not have everyone's houses be spread a few hundred blocks away from each other. Everybody at least has sort of like gotten into the idea of if a new village is starting somewhere, they all go there. Yeah, his thing didn't get destroyed, and this must be the stupid creeper that he was complaining about that blew his stuff up. Also, there's no wonder that your place blew up, Connor. I know you got these lights here, but they aren't down nearly enough. This corner's super dark. He's going to have to do something about it. I'll throw him like one torch there to help, but he's on his own beyond that. I don't know if he realizes that lightning rods are going to attract the lightning to them. I mean, it'll look cool, but if he's standing on that balcony when it hits, he's probably going to get, like, zapped. Alright, there any... What the... I don't understand why he put all these things in here. He made, like, the nice, purple amethyst floor. Motherfucker, I forgot that he does that. Son of a bitch, that would have killed me. If I didn't have these stupid Electra. Okay. There's so many pumpkins just lying around. I also went the wrong way. Their castle's the other way, I think. Should have figured that out when I, like, walked away from his house and was like, huh. There we go. This is what I was looking for when I died. Try and do this slower so we don't get killed. Or, okay, we'll do that. But yeah, I was saying earlier how Brett made, like, an arena. So this is Brett's arena. And I know, like, he wanted to make it, like, capture the flag type thing. So I don't know if he put them in yet. But I think there's supposed to be different colored banners somewhere in here. Oh yeah, they may not be here yet, but I think one goes here, one goes there. I don't know if he, like, themed it off of, like, Halo and stuff, but the map gives me a very big, like, Halo vibe. I don't know if he intends to only do this, but it'd be interesting if he was able to, get, like, some sort of platforms that you could run and jump across to. Does this lead to anything? Or did they just put the waterfall here for decoration? I guess it's for decoration. Okay. So we got a few minutes, so yeah, I guess we'll head back down into the mine that I got set up here and just see if we can find any more of the things we need. I mean, I'll take anything, but I think the big thing that I'm really looking for right now is copper and gold. Or no, I think well, actually, no, I should grab gold because we're going to need it for, like, the minecart stuff. But I should have enough iron. Oh, he did do more work on this, too. I guess I should have assumed he did. I think this was technically his project before he was doing the giant dome. He was making this like a resort. Is this his bathrooms? Yeah. He did. He joked about putting a couch in the women's bathroom. And he did a good job with it. I see he ignored my suggestion to make it several floors up, which is fine. But yeah, he made a pool here, which actually came out pretty nice. I feel bad that they put this here with my setup at this point. I mean, they could put a door here to at least hide it. Make it look like this is meant to go to a closet and not into the mine that I set up. In fairness to me, I put this here before they even started digging anything out for this area. So it's on them that they chose to have a mine protruding out. I had to remember which way is actually down to the mine. Because I was on my way out when I initially saw Harry's name, so then I tried to dig down to him. I don't need that. There. At some point I can come back down for that stuff. I remember it's there. That or I'll come down here in a month from now and see that and be like, oh, hey, cool. Forgot that I dropped this stuff here. What should that give me? 25. Awesome. Let's... Oop, that was not what I wanted to take, but whatever. I mean, it's a diamond, so it shouldn't break right away. So I should be able to get some stuff out of this before having to get mending for it anyway. Oop, oh! I looked at that, said I need to be careful, and then just walked down it anyway. I don't know how much of this we're going to need, but I am starting to get to a point where I'm running out of coal. So the more of it I can grab, the better. Should look into efficiency for the other one as well, because I have noticed it does go a little bit slower. I wasn't really thinking that much about it, but I'm sure that would speed some things up. Especially since it's the Silk Touch, that's really just going to be for clearing out as much stone as I can. Because it doesn't... You can't really use cobblestone, I feel, for much. Most times that I use it, I'm turning it back into some sort of stone anyway. This is going to turn into a hassle, because at some point I'm going to need to figure out how to get out of here again, and I've already lost which way I came from. Which is on me. I knew that was going to happen. Okay. Yeah, I really don't take a chance with this shit anymore. For this exact reason. Come here, motherfucker. This honestly now I think is like almost 20 episodes ago that I got pushed into lava by a zombie. Ooh, was not paying attention there. But it was enough to remind me never to turn my back on them again when there's lava around. Thankfully, my biggest reset in this world was a reset that happened very quickly into it. But it was still a pain in the ass nonetheless. Oops. I just did cobble there, but whatever. We got a few cobble, actually, so I fucked up a few times. How do we do there on copper? 64, not bad. Oh! I would have completely missed that there. I actually came down to grab this. Huh. These. I don't know what I'd do with them, but maybe the resident geologist would like to hang on to these, so I'll grab some for Brian. Ow! Oh, that hit me. I mean, I figured it would, but I wasn't really paying attention enough to expect it, just that. I don't know how much of this stuff is even really needed, but I'll make it even, so they're 32. $28. Perfect. Now he can't say I don't do things for him. Not that he needs it. I just grabbed that because he likes rocks. So I may have done nothing for him. Perfect. This is all redstone around here. Yeah, it was. Okay. I don't really have any need for it. Oh, perfect. I was wondering why I was going to run into more gold. Okay. How's my inventory looking? It's getting up there. So I guess, especially because we're getting somewhat close to the end of like the time that I wanted to be doing this, we'll start digging up. Kinda hoping this is all stone I'm hitting and that I'm not just wasting this pickaxe on other stuff. Yeah, I'm wasting it on other stuff. On the bright side, it's not gravel. That'd be more concerning though, because it would have suffocated me by that point. At this point, I should remember where I exit from and just start using that and tell Brian to cover up my original entrance. Yeah, well, depending on how convenient a location I come up in, maybe I'll consider doing that for him. Otherwise, he'll just have to keep sucking it up, because if it's not that convenient, I'm not going to keep running there to get in. Oh, we're back in stone territory. Oh. I could pick that up, but I really don't feel like it. Nope. Come on. Ooh, copper. Oh, did we fill? Shit. Yeah, of course. Get the hell out of here. Why would anyone want that? Perfect. God, how much further do we have to go? Oh, damn it. I could tell I was hitting something other than stone. So I took out the other pickaxe and whacked the waystone. Yeah, I did just realize that being like near a mountain range, I could be digging through a mountain right now. Which could explain why this is taking so long. Boy, would it be unfortunate to come up at like spot 250. Oh, did we finally... Yeah, I think we reached the end of our stone thing. something we have here that we don't need. Dirt. We don't need dirt. Yeah, wait a little bit longer. I'll be out of torches too, so it won't even matter that much. Hopefully I find the surface before then. There we go. Yeah, this does not hit me as a convenient location. Although it is a location someone's been to, apparently. Where does this path lead? Wait. This isn't how Connor got around to his thing, is it? That didn't even matter because I can't pick that up right now. Son of a bitch. Alright, hold on, skeleton. Actually, just to get the room that I need. There we go. Okay. Thing on Connor's house points that way, so it should be that way to get to the area I need to be in. Yep, I can see the tower over there. Ooh, he did not want to fly for a second. I'm like, oh, come on. Like, I went up and around just so you'd get over here. Sorry, but I need your meat. Alright, thanks, guys. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go get to a safe location. Looks like it really was just us today, which is fine. It was a, interesting way to run about it. I feel bad because I feel like now we just started getting people to jump in. I just saw that the number, jumped up there at the end. But, unfortunately, I think we're gonna end up calling this here. Give me one quick second as I try and grab something. Yeah, so stream's gonna pretty much end here. Pretty much calling it out at this point. For anyone that's interested, I do have a buddy that streams over. He's Honktastic on Twitch. I'm gonna get a link up in description in about a minute so that people can go over to there from chat if you're interested. I don't know exactly what he's playing tonight. I know that he's been grabbing some different like horror games and stuff that he's been playing over the past couple days over there just to get ready for the Halloween season. So if you're interested, definitely go give him a view and check him out. But anyway, thanks to all that stopped in here, and I will likely see you guys soon. I know we'll probably have a normal Minecraft episode coming out again next week, but I will try and pop in and do a few live streams from time to time.